In this video, I'm excited to give away my ultimate online beekeeping course. So watch the video all the way through. You could be the winner. Exactly when is it too late in the year to put on a honey super? A lot of you are asking me that question. Can I still put a honey super on now? Is it too late? Well, 2 weeks ago today, wow, we put on a honey super to see if late in the year the bees would do anything with it. So instead of wondering, we're just running an experiment and time is up. Today we're gonna go out there. Take a look at this. 2 weeks ago, I made a video for you guys and look, I took some frames, just foundation, plastic foundation, and I brushed on a lot of wax on there. And then I took it out and I placed it on a very populated hive that already had all their honey supers filled out, all the combs were drawn out all through the hive. And so that just made sense to give it a try to see. Now we're gonna march out there. I'm excited and we're gonna open it up. I've been waiting 2 weeks and I gotta tell you, I'm pumped about this. I don't know what to expect. It's either gonna reveal that after a nectar flow during a time of dearth that they'll never do it, or somehow they can pull it off with very little nectar flow. So let's keep in mind that this was placed on my hive during a dearth, after the clover dried up and before the goldenrod started blooming. And what did bees do with it? It's going to be exciting. Are you pumped? I'm pumped. Happy Saturday, guys. I'm David Burns. Let's jump out there now and let's open it up. Before we do, let me encourage you, do me a favor, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up for my video, pass it around to your friends and clubs because this will answer that question, can you put a super on late in the year? Let's take a look. Is it worth adding a super late in the year after the dearth? We're about to find out. I'm really pumped and excited, guys, to see how this is going to turn out. Wow! Woo! Wow! That is a lot of bees, wouldn't you say? That's insane. I'm excited about that many bees. Now that's the top super. The one we put in is below it, but a lot of bees up there, which means there could be a lot of bees in the super below. This one is the one we want to look at to see, did they pull it out in 14 days from undrawn foundation with wax added to it? Here we go. Drum roll. Drum roll, please. Yeah, good drum roll. Ooh, this top one is heavy, heavy, heavy. All right. See if I can get this one off. There we go. I want to get my camera a little bit closer so you guys can actually see exactly what's going on. I have actually written on each one of these so that we can know exactly what's going on. How well did they pull it out? It says that we actually dated these 8/19/23, and this one was no wax was added. All the rest had wax added, so we have a little comparison here. So let's start by looking at the one next to the wall to see after 14 days, did they draw much out after we added a lot of wax to it. Look at that. Now that is amazing. That is a lot of wax that they have pulled out. Do you see that? Wow. I'm really quite pleased with the one all the way against the wall. Let's keep going across and see how they did. I'm kind of anxious to get to the one that we didn't add any wax to. Now this would be the least drawn out one over here against the wall, generally speaking. Not always, but usually. All right. Okay, the next one, look at that. Can you see how much they've drawn that out? But there's really not anything in it at all. No nectar, they just drew out the wax. Did not add any nectar because when we added these, we're in a dearth. Okay, getting closer to the middle. Look at that. Drawn out very nicely. Drawn out very nicely. Nothing in it. And it's not anything in it because we're in a dearth. We added these during the dearth just for the heck of it to see could they draw it out. Here's the one that no wax was added. No wax was added. None at all. Look at that. I'm not going to show you. I'm going to show you the label first. You see that? No wax was added. Oh, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, 0 drawn out. Absolutely 0 when no extra heavy wax was added. Nothing. Wow. Now the one right beside it on both sides, just let me remind you, the one off on this side, look how much they drew it out with the wax that was added. And the one on the other side of it, this is just a great backyard experiment to see if adding wax to a frame, how much it really does help. Look at this. Ready? Oh, the sun. All right, we've got a cloud coming up. We've got to hold this. It's going to change my exposure. Go. The one next to it, drawn all the way out to the wood down there. Look at that. I'm just shocked. Well, I mean, that is what I expect to have happened, but I wanted you guys to see it firsthand. So when I've got a lot of videos on how to add wax to frames, and you can see how much difference it makes. Let's look at one more. These bees are pretty rowdy today. Glad I suited up. Again, I want to let you know that when you are thinking about adding frames late in the year, yeah, so that just, proves that when you add wax, it makes a ton of difference. We'll get out of the bee yard and I want to answer that question for you. And we've got a special giveaway of an online beekeeping course that I have online worth $289. See if you're going to be the winner. That's why I get so excited to make these videos for you guys, because you can actually see, do things work or not? Instead of asking, wondering. Look, if you're in a dearth and you add a honey super, add a whole bunch of wax to those frames, yeah, they can draw it out, but what did they add to it? Nothing. And so it's one way to get the wax pulled out, but now you're gonna have to store it somewhere because they just didn't add anything if there's not a strong nectar flow going on. So I'm gonna pull that off and not go through the winter with that. No need to leave it on there for extra space. Now, if you do this early in the season, you can get those frames drawn out early with a strong nectar flow and get nectar, and of course that turns into honey. So this is a good test for you guys to realize, does it work or not? Now I want to share with you how you can win my ultimate beekeeping course by watching this video. I want you to leave a comment below letting me know what you thought of today's video. And I'm going to randomly select a comment. You have to be a subscriber, so please subscribe. Then I'll randomly pick a winner of my ultimate online beekeeping course, one course that consists of 7 individual courses inside the ultimate course. So leave a comment, let me know what you think about today's video, let me know what's going on in your life in beekeeping, or if you're not a beekeeper, just leave a comment, say hi or something. Randomly going to pick one winner for the ultimate beekeeping course worth $289. Now, if you didn't watch the video where I actually prepared the frames so that they would draw it out during a dearth, here's the video right here, guys. Check it out. I'll see you guys over there.